Hello and welcome back today with my longest video ever. How do I know that? Because I'm gonna watch the Bloodywood documentary Raj Against the Machine. I hope I said the name correctly. I think Raj is probably one of the guys of Bloodywood, I think. I don't know a lot. I probably will activate subtitles just to be sure, but I think it's gonna be in English probably. But still, gonna do that. Maybe that helps us. I hope they're good. It's the YouTube generated ones. So yes, I'm excited to learn more about Bloodywood, and after that, do more of their songs. So grab a drink, grab some popcorn, and let's enjoy this 1.5 hour documentary. So yeah, less talking and more listening. So let's dive into Rage Against the Machine, Bloodywood. I have to stop here right away, and I'm gonna stop if I want to talk because with the documentary, there's not much damage if I pause, I think. I remember the wet stage. I'm not sure. The last time I've been to Wacken was 2008. Yes, I'm that old. But I think the wet stage was the metal battle stage where there was this huge band contest just with metal bands. And the winner of each country was invited to go to Wacken and play the final door there against all the other bands who won their metal battles in their respective countries. I'm not sure if this still exists, but I think it was a cool chance for young and upcoming bands to be at Wacken, play at Wacken, and yeah, maybe get some connections, get some new fans there. I think that was the wet stage, but I'm not sure.
We were told don't expect more than 20 people at your show.
Okay, so I guess we don't need the YouTube subtitles there because there are subtitles. Don't expect more than 20 people at your shows. I know the feeling.
The European crowd just politely nod and applaud at the end of your songs. You're too much of a niche, don't expect people to recognize you there.
It's your Bloodywood, right?
Yes.
That is so beautiful. And I have to say, as I said, the last time in Wacken was 2008, but it was one of the most peaceful and welcoming places I've ever been. Really nothing compared. You can't compare it to any other festival I've been to, I think. Which haven't been that many, to be fair. I mean, a lot, but it were the same and not too many around the world. But Wacken was a special place, always.
Oh my god!
And people there know their metal.
Ladies and
I love it.
from New Delhi, here's for you. 1, 2, 3.
So this was on their first tour when they were told to not expect more than 20 people, and they play Wacken to these many people. Amazing.
So this is where it all started. That house right there, first floor. That was our friend's studio back in the day when we used to do covers. I track the entire song at home, come here to do all the vocals because I didn't want Jen screaming at my house because I recently quit my job and I didn't want my parents to know I'm doing some kind of weird stuff that involves people screaming. So yeah, we used to come here, we used to grime it out for 2 to 3 days. We also used to shoot the video inside that small. नहीं चाहिए भैया नीचे.
So the one thing that I'll probably actually never forget about this place, there's limited space to sleep. So me and Karan, we lie down on the floor and there's just one blanket. So either we keep the blanket under us or above us to keep us warm.
It wasn't a blanket, it was a curtain.
No, it was a blanket curtain. Oh no, it was a curtain. Yeah, it was a curtain.
It was a curtain we used to use for a blanket.
Yeah.
We'd also do the video in that very small room. It was a small recording studio. We had 2 halogen lights that were hot as. They used to have steam coming off them when we turned them on, but you know, those were the days of struggle.
So this was his process to wake me up. He will order food first, wait for it to be delivered. When it's delivered, he'll wake me up and show me food. Then hey, food is there, let's eat. And
That's when he would wake up and we'd eat and then...
I feel that.
Heavy meal.
Bloodywood started off as an internet band. It was just me and Jayant making metal versions of all kinds of songs. The underlying effort of all of this was to uncover a sound that had not been heard before, something that stands out the moment it's played.
After a lot of hit and trial, our first real hit was Mundiya To Bach Ke Rahi.
Oh no. That song was everywhere. And okay, it says folk song cover, but did they make a metal version of it? Nice.
What changed dramatically in our sound was the inclusion of Indian instruments. The song was in swing. We've made songs in swing since then.
This is a super cool thing and also something that just makes them stand out, which is pretty smart to use. Just take your culture and take maybe also the things that are not going for you. Like it's not easy to start a metal band in India, I believe, and to get out of India. That cannot be easy. But they used it to their advantage, and that's what you have to do. That's perfect.
And of course the folk Punjabi singing.
The song did really well. Several media pages covered it, and it also got appreciation from Punjabi MC himself. Our inbox was flooded with messages from all over the world telling us how they had never heard a sound like this in metal before. This was our first hint towards the sound that we were looking for.
That's the important thing. Metal has a place for everyone and every music genre even. That's the thing. I rarely go to other music genres because I can find everything in metal. And yes, I'm going to say it, in better, usually. Or at least more to my taste. Because for me, like everything else lacks a lot of emotions. That makes sense, in a way. Because for me, metal is extreme. Metal will go the distance. It will go to the end till you're exhausted and you can't do it anymore. In a way, of course, professionals, and they know how to sing and they know how to play, but they go to the extremes. And if you're used to extremes, it's hard to go back to just the normal level. You know what I mean? And maybe can understand it even.
Several videos later, including the viral monster that Tunak Tunak became, I met Rahul for the first time.
You know it, I'll say it again. The world's a fickle piece of shit. The records are the most of people that inhabited people.
This was when I met Rahul for the first time.
Yeah, we
Right at this spot.
Siddharth Iyer corrected us, man. He was doing artwork for me at the time.
So he had called me to make a lyric video for one of his songs.
Yeah, and then they take another thing that's not the usual, and that's a rapper. They just implement him in the songs.
That's when Karan very gently talked me down. He's like, bro, like, you know, no matter what you put into it and all, like, no one gives a fuck about lyrics. Like, no one cares. Like, you need to do something way more
I said
substantial.
no one gives a fuck about lyric videos, not lyrics.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
And then I heard all of his music sitting right here. I think I heard
Yeah,
almost all of
everything.
his songs.
So that's what I'm saying. One thing that stood out to me about Karan in the beginning was like, you know, usually if I played music for someone, they'd start talking to me about it during the song, like when it was playing, or just be like, oh yeah, it sounded cool or something nonchalant. Like Karan always sat till the end of the song. After that, I went through like each and every like line.
That's pretty cool. Because nothing says you don't like it or you don't understand it in the way that it was meant to be. Like when you show someone a song and they just start talking after 30 seconds or something and missing parts that you are actually waiting to see the reaction. It's basically the same with reaction videos, right? Yeah, so that's a pretty cool thing he did there. And it immediately got him some respect.
Into the song, every like lyric, all the meanings behind it and all that, and he literally listened and absorbed the whole thing, and I was like, fuck, you know, no one takes that kind of time.
That's when I thought, you know, his lyrics are so good that, you know, and we're so bad at writing lyrics. You know, I need to work with this guy.
Yeah, no.
On one song at least at that time.
Yeah. I mean, that's what, like, again, like, the friendship was there from the first day, man. I was just like, yo, like, this is a solid guy, like, I found over here. And then when we went and worked on...
I thought he was freelancer.
We shot our music video. We shot for her. Yeah, the first ever. My first ever music video. I've told everyone this, but I'll say it again. Karan shot, edited, and directed my first ever music video. And
charged him a fuck.
And charged me such an honest amount of money.
Her clothes could mean it's hot outside. She's a great body, she's proud. She likes feeling the breeze on her skin, or she likes to dress loud. She wanted to get raped, don't belong on that list or any list. Don't suggest the 4 lines with anyone but the rapist.
I was really impressed.
Yeah, as I said with Donadan, this is still one of the most important topics at the moment, I think, and that they did that. I don't know from when that song was, but probably prior to 2019 even, right? That's almost 10 years, and they already had these topics in the songs, and it's so important to speak out against violence against women and violence in general, but especially that kind. And that is amazing to take a stand there.
With his lyrics and delivery, and asked him whether he'd like to do a song with us just to see how it goes. He immediately agreed, and the song we did first was called Ari Ari.
I met Rahul for the first time at the shoot for Ari Ari. I was supposed to go to my office, but then Karan insisted that it's a half-an-hour shoot. Rahul insisted that we should do it the whole fucking day, and then I didn't go.
So the whole Ari Ari video was shot in one day. We started at about 7:30 in the morning. We finished at 5:30 in the evening. I think the best 2 scenes to describe the whole, perfect chaos of it all was that we didn't plan like to do the scenes on a horse or a camel. We saw this man leading a horse, which is, I think usually reserved for weddings or something like that, and we convinced him to let us shoot a scene on it. Jayan shot the scene, it was spectacular, everyone's like looking at him, and it looked really cool as well. We left and we were heading towards another location, which was Billy Hart, and we happened to see a camel in the middle of the administrative area of Delhi just walking past, and like in the moment we're just like, okay, forget everything, stop the car on the side of the road. Karan, tired at the end of the day, like up since like 5 in the morning or something, gets on top of this camel and it starts lurching, he's walking through traffic. But both of them, like both those scenes happened back to back. The whole video, the whole thing was shot in one day.
No, but you forced me to get on a horse. And you forced the camel guy to give Karan the camel.
I coaxed them, but like, dude, they were great sports about it.
You were like, get on the horse! On the horse! And Karan was like, on the horse!
Ari Ari literally exploded on the internet. There were tons of articles, reaction videos, and covers of it.
Yo, this is so cool!
Whoa, this is good.
This is blowing me away.
Oh my god!
In a words, it was epic.
But the icing on the cake was when Ileana, a Bollywood actress, uploaded the video on her Instagram and put the video's link in her bio.
You need to know that in India, Bollywood actors and actresses are worshipped. They're literally worshipped. And the fact that Ileana posted our video's link in her Instagram, companies pay millions for promotion like that. And it just blew our minds collectively. Thanks, Ileana.
That is so cool.
Ari Ari was proof of concept for us regarding our sound. We knew exactly where to head from there. It was time to work on our first original.
Wait, so Ari Ari was not an original? I thought.
We want to write about mental and inner well-being. It's a topic that we're all personally connected with, and besides being our first original, it also became our most iconic song yet. And the song was called
That flute sounds so amazing. I can't wait to watch this video. 8 minutes, holy crap. Yeah, of course I'm gonna do all the videos that are mentioned in this documentary as well. And it's cool that I get a little sneak peek and can after that have the full experience.
Veere, like Ari Ari, was very well received. But this time things were different. The song managed to connect with people on an extremely personal level.
And it's been a really, really rough time. And Jivere was my go-to song when I was feeling good to empower me, and when I was feeling bad to drag me out of it. It's just the most moving piece of music I've ever heard.
That's so beautiful.
For the first time, people were getting tattoos of our lyrics, and so many of them were in their own language. We got countless messages from people who had heard the song telling us how it helped them during their dark times. Some even went as far as to say that it saved their lives. In all our years of listening to and making music, this was the first time we understood its true power. We were finally able to do what every artist eventually wants to do: help.
So for the first
That brings me to tears right now. That is so important and it's so cool of them. Make art or to do anything that save lives is already very extreme, but also just makes it a little bit better, everything for someone. That's pretty cool. And I also learned that sometimes even the smallest words can have an impact. Yeah. You don't always have to go out to change the world or save it even, but maybe just make the day brighter for one person at a time. And then everything will get easier eventually.
first time we had attention from labels, festivals, booking agencies, and at this point we started considering doing a European tour. We hooked up with a small agency, planned 15 shows across Europe, which included 3 festivals. Now one of those festivals was Wacken Open.
Also, they were booked.
Remember that fucking day, Karan Katiyar, then something has happened. Sit down. He's like, what happened? Tell me. Karan's like, I'll tell you. I'm having massive anxiety attack. I'm like, because at that time something was happening with the previous covers or something. And then he's like, yeah, so Wacken has sent over. What do you say? Like, let's do it or not? I was screaming. I wasn't discomposed. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'll die. I'll have a heart attack. Sometime I'm fucking now in my brain's gonna burst. It's a good news. Give it like a good news.
As a metal musician, it's on your bucket list to play at that place because it's the mecca of heavy metal.
Wacken invite was really surprising because we didn't have a track record as a live band.
Us being invited to play there without ever having played a single show was insane.
That is crazy.
Sensation. Before that, we'd We put out videos that had a lot of success on the internet around the world, but again, we had never played as a band. Walk-in turned
Also, were they even a complete band at the time? Because I think it's just sorry, I will never get the names. Oh wait, it's Raul and yeah, sorry. But basically 2 singers and 1 guitar. So you have to bring a whole band and probably some folk musicians as well. Or are they playing all the instruments? Okay, I will see. But yeah, for now, in the documentary, they are not a full band. As far as I got that.
into this goal we had to achieve, and it was a proving point as well. We do this online, we do this in music videos and stuff, but the reason we do it is so that we can go out there and do it in real life, which is where I think the biggest points are to be proved and the biggest, experiences are to be had.
To say the pressure was immense would be an understatement. To pull this off, we need a bassist, a drummer, an Indian percussionist, an engineer who could understand and handle our sound, a grueling rehearsal regime, and loads and loads and loads of gear and technical know-how.
Enter Roshan Roy on bass, Sarthak on dole, and Vishesh on drums. On sound we got Sahil. He had a lot of experience doing live sound.
We did not want to compromise on our sound, so we settled for nothing less than the best. These costs were partially mitigated by the great artist deals that we got from Sennheiser, Bajao.com,
Nice.
and most importantly our sponsor, OnePlus.
We'd never been sponsored for anything before and I had to make a lot of cold calls, but I'll tell you this, you'll be surprised by the amount of things you can get if you just ask for it.
I worked in a company who, well, does give out free stuff to artists or pretty much everything that makes revenue, right? Like ad revenue. If you got enough clicks somewhere on the internet, you can probably get some stuff for free. I will tell you that. It doesn't matter what. Just find a way that fits you, and it will work. If it's, I mean, of course, they're musicians, so it's music gear. It's perfect. Since the metal sensation from India plays with Sennheiser wireless, whatever. Also, this is opening a new market for Sennheiser, so this is perfect opportunity, really.
So the 20-hour rule is something I recently discovered. It's based on this rule that in order to master something, you have to do it for 10,000 hours, and to do it well, you have to do it for 20 hours continuously.
We technically spend our nights/days at the jam pad. 20 hours per song, 20 hours of the whole set, 20 hours the entire live band. Not at one go, obviously, but it was a total of 200 hours.
2 months of deadly practice sessions.
When we practiced or rehearsed, we probably did this set maybe 2 times. Maybe. That is crazy.
With the number of hours spent practicing well into 3 digits, we were on fire and hungry for the stage. However,
if you go on stage for the first time, something is bound to go wrong.
Everything that can go wrong will go wrong, right?
to tackle this problem, we planned a
Murphy.
post gig. We asked Shashank, a local promoter, to give us a small slot to play at a small local gig.
That is so smart.
However, everything had to be unannounced. This way, we'd get to make as many mistakes without having 100 people recording us on their phones.
That already sounds amazing. Is it a sound from the cam that's recording that? Because getting a sound like this in this venue is wow.
There were about 10 people in the audience and it went way better than what we expected. But we still weren't happy with how we were sounding. With no more gigs happening in the city, our only option was to rent out a venue for ourselves and give us more time on the PA to sort out our live sound. In hindsight, this was probably the most important and most rewarding investment we made into the band sound.
Generic, scenery, generic.
Ow! I just hit my head on this. So Sahil, what are we doing today?
So we're basically figuring out our show files for the tour. We are not carrying any backline whatsoever. Everything that's happening is happening inside the box. There's an X32 over there. There's an X32 over here at FOH. And we're figuring out whatever levels we want to keep. I think that's about it. We're just making our show files for the tour.
All these unconventional things, the ghost gig, the renting out of empty venues, all the bazillion things that we did in between that don't fit into the norm of a normal band's routine, we did them because we had one aim in mind: to look and sound like a band that has played 100 shows.
This guy is crazy.
We decided to play Bangalore before Delhi is because Delhi for us is home turf. You know, like we thought it would be nice to do it outside our comfort zone, and it would be a bigger challenge definitely to do it in an environment we weren't used to.
Well, James, how do you feel about our first show? You feeling confident?
Very tired. So we've got equipment for the show.
Clothes and beer.
You will stop being tired when the lights go on. I tell you that.
Very tired.
Yes.
Already?
No.
It's not even the first show.
Okay, then we'll fuck it up in the show.
Fuck it up in the show.
Fuck it up in a good way in the show.
So now people have been saying that you've lost weight. Do you want to prove otherwise?
I mean, yeah, I think it'll show for itself.
Flex for the camera.
Oh, I don't flex for the camera.
You don't flex for the camera. Who do you flex for?
Oh, that's a flex. Oh shit, yeah, squat gains is. Yeah.
Oh my god. They're horrible.
I'd like to say that I think it was an honest mistake.
Intentional or, a mistake must be a mistake.
But the guy was like, the next band is Give It Out for Bollywood!
If we were pumped earlier, now we were out for blood.
It was good. It was good being on stage itself, but it also made us focus on all the areas in which we had to improve.
One of the biggest reasons Raj Against The Machine tour was a success was because all of us internally were really good at giving and receiving feedback constantly.
We felt that we were kind of stiff maybe a little bit, that we weren't as smooth and coordinated. I remember that I accidentally stepped on my cable and pulled out my mic. And as my verse was coming back, I was like midway through plugging the mic back in, and then I got it right before the verse started. But stuff like that, you look at it from the harshest possible perspective and use it to improve, which is what I think people saw in Delhi.
Bangalore was what, 80 to 100, I guess, 80 something. But Delhi was 223 in a venue that could accommodate maximum 200 people.
Beautiful. These shows always turn crazy when there's no space for anyone, even the band. Playing these small venues is always crazy. And there's not much space to move. So you don't have to care about your onstage presence too much. Because, well, you can't move anyways.
when the set ended, the entire crowd started chanting Bloodywood. Like they started chanting the name of the band, and for us it was just like the most wholesome send-off. The crowd just showed us so much love. They were saying like, go out there. We know you're taking a big step in your lives. Like go out there, represent, do your best. And so it was a very wholesome, like almost like family type moment between us and the people.
There's probably a lot of friends even. Also, are all the bands all the music pieces they're playing from other Indian bands? Because it sounds cool. And it's a very cool thing to do. Oh boy.
If you zoom in and you see clearly, Karan Katyal is in so much tension. He's got white beard hair.
I bought a rack for the entire tour, and I just got a message from my bank that the transaction's been reversed. I don't know what's gonna happen. Transaction's been reversed. Can you help me with this, please?
Oh, fuck.
Rahul sir, under.
The rack was supposed to be delivered to our hotel, but turns out the hotel refused delivery and sent it back, even though it was already paid for.
No.
There was no way for us to mount and actually use any of the gear that we brought all the way from India. Basically, we were screwed. So after reaching the hotel, we had to book a taxi to Kuln, the nearest city where we could buy a new one. The taxi ride actually cost us more than the rack itself. Ouch. But it was worth it because...
What the fuck is that?
I saw my old man suffering.
But why did they have to take a cab when they had this van? Or was this just some transport thing from the hotel?
It's massive. There is no store like this in India.
I saw that he's in pain.
that is so cute.
But I know that it's in way.
Also puts into perspective what we take for granted.
Day 2. Okay. Day 2. Yeah.
I mean, this is probably the first time they are out of India, right?
Last night was epic.
Some heavy partying. Nice beer.
All of that was in your stomach. How's your head, Rahul? Rahul hit his head on a pole. It was a lamppost, and the lamp, I think it just stopped working. And our merchandise just arrived.
Oh yeah.
For you.
All out of rums.
Oh yeah. It's there, yeah.
This is our first t-shirt.
That is also wholesome.
Meva, khaiye.
Yes. Yes, we are. We're playing tomorrow.
I'm so happy that you're announced to Dog Open Air, and we also gonna see you in Wacken Open Air.
Oh, awesome.
I'm so happy for that.
By the way, I don't know Dong Open Air.
No.
Yes. It's all of us. Yeah. That's all of us.
Fucking shit, seriously. You are gay. See you tomorrow. I'm looking forward.
Hey guys, you're Bloodywood, right?
Yes, we are.
Oh, I'm so glad to meet you.
Pleasure to see you tomorrow. Yes.
We did it for you, man.
I count the hours.
Every person here looks like he plays in a metal band.
Yeah, everyone.
And you look like you're in security. That band was in Steel Panther.
Some Bloodywood.
Yes, we are.
Can I get a picture with
Of
you?
course. He's the man.
I'll be happy that you did.
You sing.
Let's go.
भाई ये क्या लेके घूम रहा है? Oh, I finished a lot in the time. Oh, daddy, the cash out the daddy jaame. Sada bapu jimidar ke to leke devekar. I think you have alcohol much. Yeah.
Oh boy.
भाई 15 मिनट का बस लाइन चेक होगा आपके पास.
Then we have to wait for Ponzi.
Yeah. There were probably 400 or 500 people, and we were to go on stage next.
I was very nervous because of the sound check, because I thought 15 minutes is way too less. I mean, in Delhi, on a line check, you get half an hour.
They will manage, they're prepared.
Out of nowhere, exponentially more people turned up.
To get on that stage after and look out at that sea of people.
I was like, fuck yeah, it's happening.
Yeah.
People want to see us.
Yeah, I was fired up.
Indian flag even.
It was absolute madness. There were bodies flying around. My IEMs were catching weird signals.
Tech issues
Oh.
at Dong over there. Something or the other is going wrong.
Forgot to connect the MIDI cable.
Can't hear someone on the IEM.
Raul's voice started clipping in the IEMs and on the PA.
After the point, you cannot hear anything. The only thing I could hear on the IEM was the click.
But the good thing is that we resolved them on the fly and improvised.
The people were so very supportive. I did not expect it.
Where did the dog come from?
The only thing I could hear on the IEM was the click.
But the good thing is that we resolved them on the fly and improvised.
The people were so very
Just there. I love it.
It was overwhelming.
They picked us back up to the level where they were like, guys, let's go. We got you.
And that's exactly what we needed to bring the house down. And bring the house down we did.
That's some high praise there.
The people were so very supportive with their chants, and then this one thing that actually was really heartwarming was to see a German girl on top of someone with an Indian flag. And I was like, yes, I mean, we're somewhere.
Yeah. And I think what crowned the whole moment was they asked for an encore. We get a shout from our man Stefan from the side saying, can you play one more? And we're like, fuck yeah, we can play one more.
If in doubt, just play the song they perform best again. No one will care.
And the crowd, it was them being full throttle into it.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, it was explosive.
So much fun while you play. You are the coolest guys I've ever seen. Best fucking concert so far on this festival. Best show ever. Thank you for the show. You were awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, I am. This is the best. You made this the best day of my life.
Oh.
Oh, nice t-shirts, guys.
Oh, you got a helmet. What's really like the first So no profile. That's amazing.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Can I have a picture with you?
Yeah, of course.
Bloodywood, best metal band from India.
Oh,
Oh, Tomorrow we play in Hanover. I mean, you have. Love your music, love you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
I put your soul in the alien rock.
Let's go. You guys are the best. You guys are the
Typical German festival.
Bloodywood is awesome. You know, the combination of Indian music and metal, I've never heard it before.
Yeah, neither did you.
Yeah, you have to do it. Yeah, you played it right. Yes, check.
Oh, there you go. Right.
It was the first time I heard you guys.
Oh, sick.
I swear to God, I broke my neck. Hey, you're the best. You're the best. Hey.
I like your t-shirt.
What's a lovely show?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And it's all ages of people. So good.
Strip.
As soon as I heard that song was playing, I was like,
Adrian? Adrian, hi.
Nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet
Hello,
you.
nice to meet you. How are you getting on? All right?
Yeah. It's been insane. Wow. Alright.
Adrian Quinn was straight out of a Disney adventure movie.
Hi,
What?
Adrian. I am the road manager for Bloodywood.
When you're like this little group of adventurers going off on this grand journey,
We'll be exploring this afternoon the King's Cross area or something.
you meet like this magical guide who's going to help you on your way.
Is this it? Is this all?
He's so cute.
He was like a sweeter version of Gandalf.
These guys are so important.
The first time I saw Pascal was he's in the front fucking row. Dude.
Yeah.
That's where I saw him.
Bodies back all around.
Everywhere. And I saw him and I was like, this dude is on a wheelchair. And he's pumped up more than I am. So I was like, you know what? Let me get you on stage.
Make some noise.
And after that, we got an encore, and I was like, this dude's gonna stay here with us.
Yeah, and we met him later after the show.
My name is Pascal. I'm 23 years old. Living in Germany. I come from Bonn with this guy here.
Hey.
He's my best friend, and I discovered you guys through YouTube. In the dark time, and was like, yo, this music is so powerful, it's meaningful. The lyrics are smashing the demons inside of people, and I fucking love you for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me here backstage with you guys. I love you.
Thank you
so much.
And guess what? We released Machi Bastard on his birthday.
Yes! That was great! That was great!
We knew it was coming through. We knew that. We knew that.
It was great.
Indians, we do that, Mama.
Alright, thanks so much, man. Thanks so much.
That is big. That's so cool.
Check. You're gonna check this with us. Check.
nichts werden. Aber ich muss sagen, das war eine verdammt gute Stimmung. Also richtig Bombe. 150% gegeben haben die Jungs auf der Bühne. Man hat null was von Nervosität gemerkt, nicht mal ansatzweise. Und gefühlt jeden zweiten Song kamen die auf das Publikum zu, haben mit denen gequatscht und so weiter. Und das war der Wahnsinn.
That is so many people.
We are engaged, and for the first time we met, the first thing Nico told me was like, "Oh, dude, you're from India. Like, it's just band, I know." And he showed me the pen, pineapple, apple pen video. And he's like, "I love these guys," and he's been sharing it. And then I sent Jen the message. Like, I think after that, there's a German guy who's a fan of yours, and I just met him right now, and now we're engaged. 2 years later.
Yeah. Wow.
Did not wonderful. Blonde. It's cool,
Take 2. मेरा नाम निको है। मेरा नाम निको है। मैं पुलिस वाला है।
विशेष मेरी बारी है। मैं चलाऊंगा। हट जा पैर।
Oh. No.
अबे ठुक मत जाइयो बहन की। उधर क्या चल रहा टेढ़ा टेढ़ी शक्ल कर देख रहे?
Why are you guys out this late? It's
because
really
we just finished the show.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Yo, this shit's sick. Can I promote my Instagram? Yeah. My Instagram is Y4K4R1. That's my name, bro.
Hey, Karan.
Oh yeah, you gotta look in the eyes.
Yeah, Adrian.
Every day it feels like there's more of them. They say 12 out of 15 shows were sold out, right? I've been there. That's amazing.
Your story. I love the vlog you put up, the videos that you talk about what you're doing, why you're doing it, that you're putting some Indian touch onto heavy metal, and having some success with it is fucking great.
Such a fan of like that you bring the traditional stuff into the heavy metal as well. It's just amazing.
Thank you so much. Bye. Bye भैया. Bye भैया.
अबे यार एक बंदा हाथ लगवा दो अपनी भैंस के बारे में यार।
वो कर रहा है ना?
उसका एक ही हाथ है ना।
चल भाई, चढ़ जा। अरे चल चल, उनको टाइम लगेगा।
I'll be right back. And I'm back. So, what's so refreshing is, by the way, that usually you see tour vlogs or something like that, and it's bands that have played hundreds of shows. So they just visit every city. They usually don't do a lot of sightseeing. And I mean, they don't do sightseeing. They just partying and they embracing the moment and enjoying everything. Because it's the first time, and seeing people living through a tour like this for the first time reminds me of my first tour, and it was the same. It was just a bunch of idiots who are friends and having fun together, and yeah, also getting drunk usually. And that's just what they do, and this is just so refreshing and cool to see. But they are huge while doing it. This is the first tour, and I think their 5th show or 6th show, and they're already so huge, and they're nailing it, and that is amazing.
It was something that happened before the tour. Like there are these little subplots building as well. Vicelock was one of them, you know, in the sense that we got a message from an Indian guy saying, if it's okay with you, I'd love to come onto stage and propose to my girlfriend in the middle of the set.
You had a really romantic speech, huh? Prepared for the lovely
for
couple.
sure, man.
Rahul was going all Cupid on these two people who've been separated by countries. The love for metal, the love. I was like,
that's also, by the way.
That was pretty cool, huh?
Wiesloch. Today, we're gonna do something different, something special. There are two people in the audience that embody the spirit of this song in a very special way. He is a metalhead from India, and she is a metalhead from Germany. Their relationship transcends boundaries on many levels.
No contingency plan in case she said no.
Also, I haven't seen them yet. That would be so weird. But I hope they checked in with each other beforehand. But already planning for her saying no.
Probably start playing Tunak Tunak even the moment she says no.
Came to Germany, met this girl. A metalhead. I had no clue about metal until I met.
Why are their faces blurred? She's saying no. Please don't.
Then I heard Bloodywood. I thought there is no better place to express my love to this woman.
Like, who can say no in this situation? This is the worst. Oh, fuck.
But the best moment when he's proposing her and I'm trying to make a video of it. And right there in the middle of them, there is Ross and like, get
out of the shot. And he's like, yeah, wedding.
Hi, I'm Susanna. I'm from Prague. I'm here with my man. We came on motorcycle.
Yeah, if somebody knows if they actually married, please, yeah, give it in comments.
To Wiesloch.
500 kilometers
Whoa.
to see Bloodywood. I love the message. I love the diversity. It's a gift message. I love the Chiburai message. So, we are
Okay.
one.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
It can happen.
Wow.
That is so cool. No way. That's so cool. The vibes in this room must be incredible. Wow.
Now we've gotten a message on the page saying that, guys, you should come here. We play a song here at my club, and you guys should come here to have a party afterwards. You know, chill. This was actually a first party. We didn't even party as a band before leaving or something. Nothing.
Just some random metal bar. It's so great.
Like, you know, having a few drinks at...
A few.
I mean, it was a few because the glasses were that big, no joke.
I saw Sarthak sleeping there. It wasn't few.
Sarthak did fall asleep. I mean, like, we're in Paris, man. Like, we have to see the Eiffel Tower here for only one night.
My band left me. Abandoned me. I felt like a stray dog. And then when I reached there, Rahul and Sarthak were nowhere to be seen. Karan and Sahil Sharma was right at under Eiffel Tower.
This random guy just jumps out from the bushes nearby and be like, I'm from Haryana, which is a place from India. And sold us some questionable champagne.
Yes.
Trust Bloodywood to be at the Eiffel Tower at 4 in the morning and find an Indian guy selling them booze.
Yeah, we'll probably buy it from him just out of
solidarity.
We're not alcoholics.
Ooh. And Adrian's still with them, of course.
Yep.
Follow through, you got this.
That was not great.
सुन रहा है?
अच्छा तो
Again, huge venue. On their first tour.
Chalo. I was wearing this inside my kurta, and this is what it takes to play on Bloodywood show, okay? Watch this. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh. All the body juice. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop.
I wanted to make it naturally blood, but I wouldn't have that much blood.
Red is our color.
Wood. No, you know.
But the color's great because red's our color.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I line it with some black around.
This? Open. He made this.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, so much. This is really special.
Super cool. That is rude. Wait, okay. Wait, can we? Actually? Does it work? I wanna know. Of course it doesn't work. That would have been too good. Can someone please translate? Or is it just nasty words? I thought there would be more Indian guys in the crowd. Because I thought like in the UK there's probably a lot of people with Indian roots because of all the history. But I haven't seen one so far. Just curious.
when we got to England, one of the first things we noticed was that we felt that we could just be a little more like, louder and more like open, I guess, amongst each other, like on the streets rather than a little more reserved. And we saw a lot more buskers on the roadside. There's a lot more hustle and bustle like in the city itself.
We get to meet people
face to face.
Yeah, exactly. People are flying from all over the place, like someone coming from Italy, but like when you go there, you see it, you feel it, because you feel it in their hospitality too, because you feel it that we being there is important thing for them. It's as important as it is for us to play there at the same time.
Yeah.
So you feel it, not just in everything, even the way they talk, or just ask you for a picture or to sign something. You feel it, you see it in their eyes, and that it makes it very special for me.
With all the club shows done, we were left with just 2 shows to play: Wacken Open Air and Russia's Taman Festival. While we were
Russia?
These 2 shows, it was a
What? Like they do a UK, France, Germany tour and then Russia. What?
bittersweet moment for all of us when we had to say goodbye to our good friends at Armada of Secrets, the band that supported us throughout the UK tour.
I fucking love Carl, dude. Yeah. Carl still messages me. He's like, bro, anything you need.
We're all in touch.
Yeah, exactly.
They were there for us at the times that really mattered. For example, like when Roshan, the bass straps kept flying off, and these guys were on it, like they were there, like ready to help him, like reset in the middle, like we didn't stop the song, nothing. The show was going on like full tilt.
But to be fair, that's how you do it. That is just the way to do it. You help each other out.
To Armada of Secrets from Bloodywood. Heart.
Oh, Kalia, kidney and midday.
On our way back to Germany, we had a day off, and there couldn't have been a better place to take a pit stop and blow off some steam than Amsterdam. But little did I know that I was the biggest surprise of my life.
Wait, so like, I was saying something about like 10 seats, na? To walk in. Remember, you have to trust me, na? Trust me, na?
Oh my fucking god.
I think the explanation will follow, but what?
I just couldn't sit my ass down in India while they would perform at Wacken.
Karan and Archie are best of the best of friends.
I've seen them celebrate their first 1,000 subscribers, their first 1 million views, them going viral all over the internet for the first time.
5 or 6 days before we went to Amsterdam, Archie messages me and she tells me that she plans to come and surprise Karan, wants to be there for Wacken. She actually got her visa 5 or 6 hours before her flight.
I've seen them go through all those bad times, getting discouraged by people from their own home turf, from their own country. These were things very disappointing. And I remember a time where Karan even introspected whether he should quit this project. But I'm so glad he didn't. The sort of fan following they have is very true, is very pure. They actually love them. Every time I hear the crowd go Bloodywood, Bloodywood, I literally feel like crying. I mean, this was hard to imagine, but it is so well deserved. So there was just no way that I wouldn't be there in the crowd, screaming the loudest, and cheering them on such a big platform like Wacken, which is seriously no small deal.
After having the best day ever at Amsterdam, we were all set to play the biggest show of our lives.
Why is there no footage from Amsterdam? Also, I still don't know who she is. Is she his girlfriend, wife, sister? Of context, guys.
Lives. Wacken Open Air. But first, I want to show you what happened at the last show of the tour. Here's a hint. We just about made it out with our lives.
What now?
Welcome to Russia. Hey, last show.
तू आई ऐसे जो झिलमिलाई ऐसे जो मन में हुई अजब सी गुदगुदी
भाई चलते यार चलो ना क्या कर रहे हो
स्विमिंग आती तेरे को
थोड़ी
भोसड़ी के पहुंच जाएगा इंडिया वापस तैर के साले यमुना में मिलेगा दिल्ली में
चप्पल पहन के आना मेरे को डर लग रहा है कुछ पैर के नीचे आ जाएगा
तेरा मेरे हाथों में खो गया हूँ तेरी बाहों में
Oh, we love that content. Always.
Yes. Wonderful your country, India. Cool.
Oh, they probably drink a lot and almost die. Because that's what usually happens.
You're also very cool.
Yeah. Small present for us.
How do we say cheers in Russian? Russian? How we say?
На здоровье.
На здоровье. На здоровье. Thank you. На здоровье, boys.
At this final send off in Russia, the final show, there's something about it where no one was really thinking about what the show is going to be like, where it's going to be. It was all like, this is as good as it gets. Like nothing's gonna affect us right now. But at the same time, we weren't expecting what we experienced in Russia itself.
On the left.
We were going, and we see this nice big stage as our band's driving up, and there's these lights going. We can hear a crowd from there. It sounds cool. Band starts turning left, and we're like, wait, we're going there, right? We're going there, right? We're going there, right? And we go, and there's this stage that's a tenth of that size, with very little lights and nothing else going on this beach. That has about a scattered audience of 20 or 30 people.
At that point, yeah.
At that point.
Well.
A little, bummed a little bit by
yes.
it being okay, but at the same time, in the moment itself, we also realized that this is the expectation with which we were brought to tour, in the sense that this band who's never played before, they wouldn't give us a headlining slot or a big slot.
Also, I don't know how, for the videos I did, with this channel, a lot of them were banned in Russia, so I don't know how if their fame from YouTube translates into the Russian countryside and everything, Germany, everything, Europe, of course, probably also US and everything, South America, but for Russia it's always tricky. So.
We've gone so far, but it reminded us of where we were at before. And I remember getting on stage and everyone was in a mood. We were just like, yeah, come on, let's just do our best.
Also, it doesn't matter. I played one of the best shows for 2 people. We had such a great time. Just didn't matter. It's amazing.
It's cool, man. It can be a good end. Let's not be arrogant about it. It's our stage. Let's own it.
Yes. Last time.
And there are people,
And I remember Karan telling me, as we were just about to start, he looks at me and he's like, what's the bet that there's going to be 100 people over here at the end of it? And sure enough, this crowd starts growing as we're playing our set. But I think the moment that was most telling for me was that in the middle of it, I look up and I see a fire dancer dancing in the middle of the crowd. And it's just yeah, man, you don't need, it's great to play on those huge stages also, but these small moments also make you think and realize how far you've come.
It's sort of a lesson. That's
just be humble about it. That no matter how far you go and whatever, just remember.
Because even the crowd.
And get back to the things you can control, how you enjoy making the music. Then it doesn't matter how many people there are. You can enjoy it in front of 1,000 people, 10,000 people, or just in a rehearsal room with your bandmates, with your friends. It doesn't matter. And there's a fire dancer in the crowd. So yeah, Russian crowds live up to the name.
Out the energy, the love that we felt.
Yeah.
It was just the same.
Just
So
the
I mean,
same.
it doesn't matter if there are 15,000 people or if
Yeah.
there are just like 5 people.
आओ कौन घुमाना तू बैठेगा विशेष चलो आओ
Rahul, you have to stop when I tell you.
Stop it. No ground rules, not the first. Whenever we say we stop, because this is
Someone's gonna throw up.
This is the first night we have off after the tour. So obviously we're letting loose. I think Karan and Sahil devised this like evil game.
They put a little bit of vodka and a lot of ice cream and give it to me. Like, try it out. I drank it. I like it. And then they're like, now the catch is you have to finish the whole bottle in 20 minutes.
You mix it up.
So funny how similar tour experiences are. Our tour manager back in the day once challenged me before a show. Yeah, you can never drink half the bottle of some I don't know, some schnapps, I think. And I said, yes, I did. Yes, I can, and I did. And for me, it was one of the best shows I ever played. But the looks I got after the show were like, it's fine, but what the fuck were you doing? I think I was amazing. Oh boy.
Like decently drunk at this point, and we hear this gentle knock on the door that seems to cut through all this loud Bloodywood conversation. A woman at the door tells us there's a hurricane warning. You have 15 minutes to get onto a bus.
No.
A hotel which is a kilometer away from the sea. It's a considerable amount for there to be seawater in our drive.
Don't worry about
If
it.
we don't do right now, another bus won't come. It's raining.
Okay.
So
बहुत ज़्यादा है भाई आगे.
We had to carry everything we owned, especially our equipment more than anything else, on our shoulders at points like in waist high or like high water to a bus which we weren't sure about whether or not it was coming.
That's not how you want to end a tour, and especially not a place where you want to be this drunk. Fuck.
Rahul, be careful, there's a step behind you, okay? Sahil, ध्यान दे तुम लोगों. No one in Russia. Okay.
Okay.
It was, I'd say, a very poetic ending in a like tongue-in-cheek kind of way to the whole tour.
Poetic, very poetic.
It was poetic, man. Walk-in was like the center of everything we were doing, right? This is the
Of course.
building up to. Karan is eating breakfast. He's up the earliest. A walk-in official walks up to him and says, "Do you have any idea that you're about to miss your shuttle?" And Karan literally just drops his cutlery and like says, "I'm sorry," and goes and rounds everyone up.
Your phone's been ringing. I've been driving. I was taking my carry-on bag by mistake. I packed my name. Hey, Adrian, thank God you made it. Thank God. Let's
I
go.
need to get my bags from the room.
Okay. Yeah.
Again, like I said, you know, Adrian was a part of the family in the sense where he literally, his contract with us had expired at this point, but he wanted to see us through all the way, and he definitely wanted to come to walk in with us.
Aww.
I mean, the importance, like, you know, of the moment for all of us.
This is
All good? Yeah.
yay, let's go!
Yay! We've got, this is beer, I think.
Wacken water.
Wacken water, okay.
Oh yeah.
Lord Festival.
Oh yeah, it's the indoor stage, yeah. Not the metal battle stage. Indoor stage is also very big.
We looked out beyond the curtain and we'd seen like a scattered audience, like like a small crowd.
I was practically not just preparing myself, but even the band guys. If there are 100 people, don't get disappointed. It's Wacken. It's bound to happen.
And we had a midday set as well.
Yeah, midday set. Nobody's gonna.
Yeah, midday, and I think the wet stage. There's 3 stages, or at least there were back in the day, and there's 3 stages, and the one on the left and the one on the right, one of those is the wet stage, is they're both having bands at the same time playing. So it's just a stage in the middle where no other band is playing. So you have another band you are competing with. That's important to know, I think.
Gonna be there. So I mean, yeah, just like do not get disheartened. It's bound to happen.
Also, after these shows they played, you cannot be disappointed after that. These stuck noises. What are they saying?
Over those 15 minutes, all of us are just there, like checking equipment, like like firing each other up. It was cool. It was the first time a curtain was being raised on us or drawn on us, by the way.
So I freaked out, and I saw more people coming in.
We felt them before we heard them.
And the curtains have been open yet.
Suddenly, it felt like there was a much bigger presence on the other side of that curtain. And we started doing the final checks. So,
of course, there is.
Karan starts playing the flute.
It's also pretty warm usually, so you don't want to be in this. I mean, it's an open tent, but it's still tent, and usually you are just outside. And when the band starts, everyone's gonna be there.
There's this massive roar from the other side of the curtain. Jen starts, I start.
The pre-chant starts at Wacken Open Air.
Third time people are chanting Bloodywood.
What?
And it's just this massive sea of, like, legit sea.
What? I love it. It's great. I love that they got to experience that.
And we're like, boys, this is it.
For every person who said we wouldn't make it, there were hundreds who believed we were destined to. For every word of ridicule and dismissal, there were thousands in encouragement. This story isn't just about us. It's about the ones who believed in us. The ones who consider us family without ever having met. The ones who shower us with hope while ignoring their own misfortunes. The ones who smile the brightest while battling their inner demons. This story isn't just about us. It's about the brave ones who wear their battle scars with pride. And we were about to play for 15,000 of those people.
Oh yeah, we're back in the beginning. It would have been really cool if they would have just dropped the curtain when they started playing. It's a bit anticlimactic like that. Holy shit. Okay, I think they're gonna show the whole set. And I don't want to spoil the songs, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna have to skip forward to the end. And maybe I will come back later to this performance. I think this would be best.
We are one big family, man. Can we all just come closer for a picture? 3, 2, 1. Make some noise!
And with that, we achieved what we set out to. While our story is just beginning, and the battle will always be uphill, we move forward with the knowledge that risks are worth taking, that stereotypes are worth fighting, that obstacles will always be endless, but never unbreakable, that family can't be contained by blood, race, or color, and that seemingly impossible dreams are the ones worth chasing the most.
Very nice. That is a lot of patrons. There's so many patrons. Oh my god. Okay, I keep this running in the background. Because all these patrons are the reason they could do this probably. Or they're a big help. Yes, what can I say about this? This was a very cool documentary. It really brought me back to my music days. I hope it's okay for everyone that I didn't spoil the songs by watching the full full performance of them at Wacken. I would probably go back to it though. I think that would be a good idea. But it's so cool the whole background we got from the band, how they started, how small they started, how they started with YouTube and everything. And I think this was just 2019, so this has been 6 years already. So everything that they brought out now, all these bigger productions like Danadan, they came after that. So I hope they keep their modesty and that they stay with their feet on the ground and will always remember these experiences they made on their first tour. And it's cool to have to have the documentary like that, so they can always look back like this on that and get reminded where they started. That song is crazy. And it's still going on. That's so cool. And it was really nice to get to know these guys and the fans and how much all that meant to them. And yes. And there's definitely one song I'm very curious about, and I cannot recite the title right now, but I think you all know which title I mean, which song, and that is also a part. I want to look at the video with the lyrics and everything before I listen to that song on the Wacken performance. I hope that's fine for everyone. I can already see comments with, "No, you should have watched the show," but I think it would spoil something, and I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I will do more Bloodywood after this, of course, because yeah, documentaries like this always make me more interested in the bands and the music and everything behind that. Yes, I think that's all I can say about it right now. It's very cool. We need more of this kind of content from bands. It's super amazing. And I wish I had this insight into bands, into more bands, you know? This kind of insights into more bands, like, yeah, all of them. Also, the Ginger audio tree changed a lot for me. And that's pretty cool. Gets you closer to the band, you understand the music more, you understand everything they do more, and that's always good. So yeah, that was more than enough talking right now, and I will see you on the next one.